Hey everybody, welcome to the Dog Buzz. Today we are going to be doing a dog grooming video walkthrough for a Aussiedoodle named Cliff. Heather, I know the bathing is probably one of the more important aspects of the groom on the whole. So what do you do in particular, like with the bathing? I mean, you know, aside from the obvious, you put shampoo on there and rub it around. Like, what do you feel for? What do you look for? Like, what constitutes a well-washed dog?
Well, you can feel it. It's very hard to describe. When you bathe a dog and then rinse them, if you use your hand as you're rinsing to kind of push shampoo out. I'm also feeling the coat to see if there's how it feels. Dingleberries, you know.
Okay. Cliff
is an older boy. Oh, look, hey, there's a dingleberry. Cliff,
buddy.
About 13. He is an Aussiedoodle, and he has a more Aussie type coat.
Okay.
So there's not a lot of curl to it. So, So
if there's like a dirty spot that you've missed, perhaps, how is the feeling different? It's not as smooth feeling, like.
Yes. Think of your own hair.
Okay. Well.
All right. Well,
I guess I'm a bad example.
When you used to have hair.
Well, okay. I'm trying to remember. That was a long time ago.
When you're washing your hair, if you miss a spot, like, you could feel it. Or
okay.
If you haven't washed your hair for a couple of days, you can feel it.
Okay. It's just like heavier.
Yes.
Okay. I think I get it. And as far as the drying, now I know you've mentioned this a lot, and the dog's got to be dried really well because it's better for the tools, but does it take long with Cliff?
No. Cliff he dries pretty quickly.
Okay.
And it's just the way his coat is. He doesn't, even though he's part Australian Shepherd, he doesn't really have a lot of undercoat.
Okay.
So his coat will dry pretty quickly. What I want with Cliff is I want his coat dry so that it's straight.
Okay.
Completely straight. So if it's wet and you cut it, it's gonna have cowlicks almost when it dries.
Okay. And you're not going to get an even cut.
Right.
It's just going to be a nightmare.
Right. And, the other part with cleaning the dog well and bathing well, they'll dry faster. Clean hair dries faster than dirty hair.
Interesting.
Same is true for people.
Interesting. I never thought about that. Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're taking what to Cliff's body? Cliff
gets a guard comb, which is 3/4 of an inch.
That's what I was going to say.
Sure you were. They like Cliff fluffy, but not super shaggy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because of the way his coat is, if he goes too long, then he looks shaggy. We do leave his head shaggy on the top.
Okay.
But other than that, we clean him up. Cliff is a little challenging with a guard comb because that hair lays so flat and straight. You have to go back and go over it several times to make sure you've gotten everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he looks good. He looks good longer.
He does. He's very skinny. So if you shave him, he looks kind of funny. That's true for several doodle breeds.
All head, no dog.
Yeah, they look like a bobblehead. So,
all right, so you're using the clunkers? Or those
chunkers.
Chunkers? Those aren't the thinners?
They are a type of thinner.
But it is the chunkers
Yes.
that you're using on his face. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's less teeth.
Correct. You're learning something.
Shh.
He does get the Dutch ear.
Oh, sorry, Cliff.
So I'll use a mix of chunkers and thinners.
All right, so Cliff looks great. Hey, if you have any questions about the Aussiedoodles, the tools to use, the coat types, products
Drop 'em
that
in
we
the
use,
comments.
that's it. Drop them in the comments, and we will see you next time on the Dog Buzz. Thanks, everybody.
Bye, Cliff.